In a court filing opposing former President Donald Trump's bid to have the criminal indictment related to the hush payment made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels dismissed, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg accused Trump of seeking special treatment that he does not deserve. The trial is currently scheduled for March, and Trump faces nearly 36 felony counts of falsifying business records. The charges against Trump are in connection with what the Manhattan District Attorney's Office called an expansive and corrupt criminal scheme to conceal damaging information from the public prior to the 2016 presidential election. Trump, who has pleaded not guilty, called the felony counts a discombobulated package of politically motivated charges that infringe upon his due process rights and interfere with his current campaign to regain the White House. Prosecutors emphasized that the existence of a political campaign should not impact the criminal prosecution. Defendant repeatedly suggests that because he is a current presidential candidate, the ordinary rules for criminal law and procedure should be applied differently here. This argument is essentially an attempt to evade criminal responsibility because the defendant is politically powerful, they said in the filing. Courts have repeatedly rejected defendants' demands for special treatment and instead have adhered to the core principle that the rule of law applies equally to the powerful as to the powerless. The case against Trump revolves around monthly reimbursement payments to his former attorney, Michael Cohen, who paid Daniels $130,000 to keep quiet about an alleged affair she claimed to have had with Trump. Cohen pleaded guilty to making an illegal campaign contribution and was subsequently incarcerated. The trial is scheduled to begin on March 25, but there is a possibility that it may be moved to avoid a conflict with Trump's trial in Washington, D.C., where he is set to face charges related to his efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office has moved to quash a defense subpoena issued to Cohen in order to obtain extensive records, emails, texts, and contracts spanning a decade. Prosecutors argue that the subpoena is excessively broad and portrays it as a fishing expedition for material that Trump could potentially use in his civil lawsuit against Cohen, which he recently dropped but has also hinted at the possibility of reviving. ABC News provided quotes and sources for this article.